Iceland. Iceland is an island country in the Nordic region known for its dramatic scenery that includes volcanoes, geysers, hot springs, and lava fields. Svinafellsjokull and Svinafellsjokull national parks provide protection for enormous glaciers. The majority of people reside in Reykjavik, Iceland's capital and center of the National and Saga museums, which chronicle Iceland's Viking past. Reykjavik is powered by geothermal energy. Over 1,000 years ago, during the Viking era of exploration, a community of mixed Norse and Celtic people established Iceland. The first community, which was mostly made up of Norwegian seamen and explorers, encouraged additional forays to Greenland and the North American coast. The various rivers and lakes in the glaciated environment are fed by copious amounts of rainfall. Lava flows or glacial ice have dammed many of the lakes. Waterfalls are a common feature of the geologically young mountain terrain. The rivers are primarily debris-filled glacier streams or pure streams created by rainfall and subsurface water springs. Fjords and smaller inlets carve into the stony shores in the areas that are not drained by glacial rivers. Since glacier erosion frequently deepens the inner reaches of fjords, there are a lot of lovely natural harbors. Other places have regular, sandy coastlines that are heavily fortified by offshore sandbars that eventually develop lagoons on the landward side. It is simple to understand why Iceland has become one of the most popular tourism destinations in the world with its abundance of natural beauty. We've compiled a list of some of our top must-see places and activities that should be on every visitor's bucket list below. Tourists are frequently astounded by how photogenic Iceland's waterfalls are out of all the country's natural wonders. These stunning waterfalls, each with its own distinctive qualities, could be considered the top waterfall enthusiast travel destination in the world. One of the best things about these places is how simple it is to get there, and some of them are so close together that you could spend all day exploring waterfalls. There appears to be a stunning waterfall to discover at each station along the Ring Road. In southern Iceland, Seljalandsfoss and Skogafoss waterfalls are the most well-known. They are both close to the Ring Road and around 30 minutes apart by car. Each of them stands about 60 meters, 197 feet, tall. Skogafoss is much wider and stronger, and you can climb to the top of it, whereas Seljalandsfoss is thinner but you can stroll behind it in the summer. Gullfoss, a different monster, is merely a 2-hour journey from the capital. Dettifoss, the most potent waterfall in all of Europe, is located in Iceland. Svartafoss, a waterfall surrounded by dark basalt columns, is another attraction in the nation. Within an hour's drive and another hour's climb from Reykjavik is the second highest waterfall. There are a plethora of exciting cascades to discover. While you are in Iceland, be sure to visit one. Iceland is the ultimate glacial haven, with ice covering 11% of its total land area. Along with several lesser ones, Iceland is home to the biggest ice cap in all of Europe. Additionally, there are several truly magnificent glacier tongues. Under their ice sheets, the majority of Iceland's glaciers conceal active volcanoes. A good illustration of this is the well-known Svinafellsjokull, whose name alludes to both the volcano and the glacier. The glaciers in Iceland also preserve traces of volcanic events that happened hundreds or even thousands of years ago. Glaciers are striped with black strata as a result of layers of ash from each eruption being trapped in the ice. Since many of Iceland's glaciers are very simple to reach, the country can provide visitors with a wide range of glacier activities. What should you wear in Iceland? Wherever you go, the way you look while traveling determines whether your trip will be excellent or spectacular. This guide will get you ready for any weather, whether you're visiting Iceland in the winter or the summer. There are 4 to 7 hours of daylight throughout Iceland's winter, which lasts from October to April. It's crucial to wear the appropriate gear in Iceland, regardless of where you're going. 3 layers of clothing are highly advised as a precaution against unforeseen stormy, windy, and cold weather. Iceland's species and creatures have evolved and adapted to the environment despite it being a barren, volcanic area with minimal flora. Learn about Iceland's native animals, particularly those that help to define the nation's unique identity. The Arctic fox was the only terrestrial animal present in Iceland prior to the arrival of humans in the 9th century. The remaining creatures were either birds or aquatic creatures. A wealth of life has adapted to the severe climate, though, millennia later. Although farm animals might not seem like particularly interesting creatures, their roles throughout Icelandic history and the way they have adapted to the country's climate have been crucial for human existence. I can assure you that a trip to Iceland will be an experience you will never forget. As soon as you exit the airport, the breathtaking glaciers, waterfalls, beaches, and overall adventure start calling. Are you going on vacation to Iceland and seeking for the ideal quotations about Iceland that perfectly capture its beauty? Lucky for you! There is a suitable phrase for every situation, regardless of whether you are posting about Iceland's breathtaking glaciers, waterfalls, rolling landscapes, black sand beaches, or even the unusual horse.